Oh. Hi. Hi, John. Hi, anonymous reader. Hi, Paul. Hi, Joanna.
What's up?
We're in a more professional spot this time because I didn't actually realize that like the live streams became actual videos. Yeah,
my hair's wild. My hair's wild, everyone. I'm sorry. I need to get a haircut.
Well, I'm sure they're all judging you very much.
What are you gonna do? Kids, this is what happens when you play games and don't read books.
You have messy hair?
Yeah.
Isn't that like the opposite? Isn't like every single like book protagonist like they have messy hair? That's like
you're thinking like anime though.
What hair?
Yeah, you're right. I'm actually bald.
Well, you have an interesting hairline, but you know.
Interesting is a way to describe it, I guess. Also, you just messed up the hairline. So.
I did. I didn't even do it. It didn't even move under my fingers.
Ooh, you've been waiting for this, John?
Aww.
Well, sorry to keep you waiting.
Yeah. We were going to try to do it every other week or something. I don't know. It didn't work out that way.
If my hair is any indication of how that's gone. Last time, did I have blonde hair? Did I have blonde hair or no?
No,
I cut my hair.
You cut your hair when you started a new job.
Yes.
Troy's has a new job.
I have a new job. Fun stuff. Working from home.
Yeah.
Very, very complex, very interesting stuff. So that's exciting.
Yeah. What's everybody else doing? Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
What football team are you a fan of?
Thank you. Yeah, also what football team?
I don't know football teams, but and I'm assuming, soccer, right? So are you talking about soccer? Are you referring to?
It could be
the Manchester United.
Football,
hey!
That's my favorite football team. I mean, you're probably a way better fan than I am because I haven't kept up with soccer in a long time.
Steelers.
Yes. Different football, but
I support them even though I've never really watched a full game.
They're
good.
Yeah.
I mean, they weren't good last year.
They could be better.
They weren't good last year.
They're good again this year. Because they lost a lot of people.
Well, yeah. You're about to hear a crackle and a snap.
I'm not missing much. Oh, no.
Oh, you're reading Throne of Glass? Hey! I still need to read Assassin's Blade. I feel like it's a crime that I haven't read Assassin's. The thing is, I didn't know that there was a, what do you call it? A novella. I didn't know there was a novella. And then at that point, I had already read up till, Queen of Shadows or, Empire of Storm or something. And
Grave Crush.
At that point, it's not that I'm not interested in the novella, but I think that the novella was probably more interesting after when you were earlier in the book series, so. Oh,
okay. Yeah. See, I would like to see at least one live game.
I hate it.
At least one live game.
I don't like
And you're reading Six of Crows? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and Rebecca. Oh my gosh, I want to read that so bad this year. So the reading club that I was president of when I was in college, it now has a new president, and I saw that they are reading Rebecca this month for October, and I want to read it so bad, but I don't think I'll get the time. I don't know. How far are you into Rebecca and Six of Crows? This thing is bubbling so much. You hear it? It's like crackling.
Same here.
Hey. It's like super cat.
Super cat. Super carbonated, Paige, not caffeinated.
I didn't even say the full word.
You said super cat. What else were you going to say there?
Carbonated. That's what I meant. Well, it is spooky season.
Wait, I would like to address one comment. What? Six of Crows, I'm halfway, loving it so much. Oh my gosh, Six of Crows, beautiful. She can comment on Rebecca.
Oh, I just caught that was 5:02 a.m. Holy guacamole, John. Holy guacamole, what the heck? Wow.
Guacamole.
Are you up regularly, or did you get up for this? Because if you just got up for this, I literally owe you, like, I don't know, like, wow, thanks.
I'll wash your car. I'll go to Australia and wash your car. I'll go to Australia.
Yeah.
That was not intentional.
That's the excuse. We have to go to Australia to wash your car. Like, oops.
Yeah. Oh no, I have to go. Oh, I have to fly to Australia.
I'm glad you're liking Six of Crows. We talked a lot about Six of Crows in last stream because it's amazing.
It is.
You still have to finish the Grisha.
Yeah, I kind of like, I think I hit my stride. Have you read the
Grisha series, or are you just reading Six of Crows? Because you're in the last book?
I'm in the very beginning of the last book.
You're in the very beginning of the last book of the Grisha trilogy, yeah. You need to finish that.
And I lost my momentum for a second because a lot's been going on, new job, blah blah blah. So I kind of lost my stride.
Well, we kind of talked crap on it this last stream, so maybe that kind of also defeated your
No, because I really like the second book. I really like where it is right now, like the universe.
Yeah.
Like the first book was the one that I was like.
Well, it's funny that you've lost your momentum as you're getting to the great stuff.
That's what I'm saying.
It's you got through
but it's not just momentum with the Grisha trilogy. I have I think I'm not even exaggerating. I have 5 to 6 different manga series that I have the next books for the next translated physical books. I bought them off of Amazon, and I just I haven't read anything in a while.
I only read one book this month. I guess I should just kind of talk about that. What was it?
September wrap up.
Yeah. Where's Jay?
Jay? I don't know. You just organized this.
Yeah, I did. Where's Jay? There's Jay right there. Did I put it here?
What is it?
Jay. I think I put my Turn of the Screw copy. But
what is the? Oh, it's Turn of the Screw. James.
I don't know. Maybe I didn't. Anyway, it doesn't matter because the copy I have is pretty lame anyway. But this month I finished The Turn of the Screw by Henry James. It was assigned to me, and it was good. I think that it's commonly, obviously it's commonly compared to The Haunting of Hill House, which is fair because even literally the TV show is decided their second season is going to be The Haunting of Bly Manor, which is going to be based off The Turn of the Screw by Henry James. But I will say that I did enjoy The Haunting of Hill House a little bit more than I liked
the book.
The Turn of the Screw, because The Turn of the Screw, I don't know, I just had a harder time reading it. I don't know, it was just really the language was a little bit difficult to unpack. The protagonist isn't super great. I don't know.
So my recommendations for manga go all over the place. But
Tommy Summit Kids.
Well, no. So for example, maybe I should just type this because I would I think this is how you spell it.
Toyo.
Yeah, Toyo.
Toyo Game?
Yeah. Toyo Game. It's a 3-part manga. It is so good. It's very if you ask me for manga suggestions, they're almost all going to be very dark and gory and
those are the best kinds.
Scary. Yeah, I feel like
manga is the best format for it.
I haven't crossed the line with Junji Ito yet. I can't. There's a level of creep factor that it gets into my bones. But yeah, Toyo Game is really good. I really like Berserk. I'm just gonna leave it at that. And I like most of the just general ones that people sort of make fun of. I like Bleach and things like that. I know Bleach is kind of it's shonen, but shonen is best portrayed in manga.
Yeah, I need to read more manga.
Oh, Uzumaki. That's the one with this swirly. That's the Junji Ito swirly face. I don't shakes me to my core. It shakes me to my core.
Just as bad.
No, I see the covers and they scare me.
Yeah, but
It freaked me out. I just
I
can't
think
do
we-
it.
I
I don't
think you
know.
can
Maybe
do
I
it.
could read them. I don't know. I've read Berserk, and Berserk's pretty bad. So
Well, yeah, Turn of the Screw. If you do, I mean, we kind of talked about like classic like horror or not horror. I don't know. Is that considered horror? It's like supernatural thriller sort of horror. I don't know. But if you like that genre, I mean, The Turn of the Screw is a classic that I think, it's not like I didn't like it. I just since it's commonly compared to The Haunting of Hill House and I've read The Haunting of Hill House too, I would say that I liked that a little bit more than I liked The Turn of the Screw just because I liked the characters more in The Haunting of Hill House because it is more of like a cast of adult characters, whereas obviously in The Turn of the Screw, you have the governess and then you have like the two kids and like one other character that's not the ghosts. So I just liked the cast of like The Haunting of Hill House is about
yes,
this group of like adults who congregate at this like haunted house, Hill House, and they like are investigating the paranormal stuff going on there. So it's more like it feels more like investigatory, like very like mysterious, and you have this whole crew of adult characters, and I just liked that a little bit more.
Yeah, we did watch the TV series.
Yeah.
The
I
TV
actually-
series. Oh my goodness, it's so good.
When we watched the TV series, I hadn't yet read The Haunting of Hill House. So I did miss a few of the references, but of course, like the TV series is completely different from the book, like completely. Like they kept names and they kept like a few nods to like the original book, but it's like night and day.
Yeah.
But I like both of them a lot.
Oh my gosh, yes, please. You can stay at my house when you come over. I mean, hey, that's I'll stay at your house. I'll wash your car.
I was watching a video about kangaroos and
I mean, it's
and
not
it's
really a generalization because like
No,
where
I
else
mean,
would you find
yeah.
them,
but it's
Yeah.
it's like they said that the kangaroos like and like they're kind of like deer, like they kind of go out on the road a lot and they get like hit by cars or something. Is that true or is that like a phenomenon?
Kangaroos or armadillos?
No, kangaroos. I literally saw like several videos of people like running into kangaroos on the road because they like flew into the road.
Crazy.
Is that like a common occurrence? Like, do you have to worry about that as you drive in Australia? Or is that like not a thing and that was just a lie?
It's true.
It's true? Oh my gosh.
That's sad.
That is terrible, but I totally
guess
thought that wasn't true.
If you think about it though, like we say it's sad because we're so used to deer getting hit, but deer are really large living animals to be hit by a car.
And kangaroos are like rough. I mean,
they look very deer-like, but I mean, they're obviously different. But it's just, like we think, oh no, it's a kangaroo because it's like exotic to us, but like, I mean, that'd be like someone hearing like a deer got hit, like they'd be like, "Oh my
I can't believe that's like a real thing."
Yeah,
I honestly thought that those videos were like rare occurrences.
That's almost as strange as like I must not understand. Like I guess armadillos are probably like all over like the more like western areas like here. But like did you know there were like tons of them in Florida? Like when I was there in Orlando, they were dead on the road all the time.
That's sad.
Yeah, I was like, why can't I find a living armadillo and just like pet it or something? Like, why are they always dead and where are they coming from?
Where are they coming from?
Well, like you have gators that make sense, and then you just have armadillos that are just dead on the road, and you're just like, why is an armadillo around here?
Hi, Kyle.
Hey, Kyle.
Oh, also, Paul, yeah. We have mutually agreed that the Haunting of Hill House show is probably the scariest and most well done
like horror
either series or movie that we've ever seen, because what we really appreciate about the TV series is that it's not jump scare central. It's not like it plays on your senses. Like it forces like the fear that you feel as you're watching The Haunting of Hill House.
It's anxiety.
It's anxiety that you're going to see something that you don't want to see by accident because there's so much stuff in the background.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil anything, and you probably know a lot of the stuff, Paul, but like there were so many parts. Like what scares me more than like just a jump scare is something just sort of subtly being changed in the background or something subtly moving, but like them never addressing it.
Yeah.
Like it's not supposed to be something that's like
it's like they're attacking you as the watcher.
Yes.
It's not so much about the fright of the character. It's about them like targeting you because they know that you might actually see something in the shot.
It's like when they hide like creepy Easter eggs in a game. Like they know that like there are data miners and people that like try really hard to like hack the game and find this stuff, and then it just creeps you out because like they only put it in there for you.
Yeah.
I have not seen the Human Centipede.
No, I haven't either. I think I could handle it.
I think I can handle it at this point. But
wait, no, I don't know if I could because we tried Tusk, didn't we? Have you seen Tusk?
Yeah.
Because it's on Netflix, isn't it?
I think if it's not on now, it was on Netflix.
Okay, well, we started it, and I literally could. I love horror. I love thriller. I just
don't see it. Okay,
I'm not a fan of gore.
Don't watch.
I'm not a fan of gore.
Well, yeah. I mean, it depends on the gore, though. Like, I could see like not to be gross, but I could see like disembowelment or decapitation or something, you know. But I'm really like perfect example, and this will make everyone like grossed out, and I'm sorry to everyone watching.
What are you about
but
to
like,
say?
no, fingernails. Don't show me fingernails. Don't do fingernails and teeth. Fingernails and teeth. As soon as fingernails and teeth come on the screen, that's my, you know, I'm gonna check out.
Yeah.
Stitching of the body, like none of that.
Stitching I can handle.
Well, the Human Centipede, they're like sewn to each other.
Yeah, well, that's why I said I think I could maybe handle it. But is the story good or is it just gore horror? You know, like.
Is it just like made to be like horrifying because maggots are disgusting. Ugh.
Yeah, there's a big difference between reading it and watching it. I feel like if you can
shock horror, yeah,
it definitely is. But I feel like if you can read something and be scared by it, like that's like a skill that very few authors have, because I'm very rarely scared by books, but I am like seeking that fright for some reason from books. Because I feel like once you are scared from a book, you are like internally messed up, because that's like, you know, when you're reading a book, it's all like you're picturing so subjectively like what's going on, and like it's personal. So if you are scared by a book, I feel like it will mess you up even more than maybe like a show or
I think
a movie would. But I haven't found that yet.
I think it's easier to portray like supernatural horror on the screen, because you're given visuals that like freak you out, and sounds, they make use of sounds and things like that. With a book, I feel like the further it's grounded in reality, like you ever like read or those articles or like, you know, like what is it, the creepypastas where it's like just too real, and like it makes you uncomfortable and unsettled because now you're like checking your doors and your windows because you're like, okay, I got to make sure like someone doesn't come and get me, because like I feel like that kind of stuff put to a page is actually really good. Like when you set up like a very like terrifying concept of like, you know, you're a real person and this could happen to you, like home abductions and stuff like that. Oh, then you're just like, you're on edge. You're like, well, I read this article and this could actually happen to me.
Well, I read this article, like when you go on like WebMD.
Like when I watch like a movie and I see like The Nun, I'm like, okay, the chances of like me getting possessed or someone around me getting possessed are so slim. And if I see someone that's possessed, guess what? I'm not sticking around to help. I'm running. I'm not an exorcist.
Yeah. I have not ever read a serial killer, like a nonfiction serial killer book. I don't even know if I've read like a fictionalized. I must have. I read
like a serial killer book, like a book with a.
Are you like what kind you mean exactly? Because I do want to read more like nonfiction, almost like biographies.
Well, they're oh, okay, like someone else, like a biography written by someone else.
Yeah.
Because I'll tell you what would creep me out, reading their what is it called? Oh my gosh, there's a word for it, like serial killers like writing a journal.
You mean like when they write like their what's that called?
It's an M word, I think.
M word. Mantra, that's what it
Mantra. If you guys think of it.
I can't. No,
well, it's worse.
It's like when a serial killer writes something that's like their beliefs, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like they're my gosh, it's if you think of it like what it's called, but no, it's like a guideline almost, like a Like they're like
letters. Well, like I'm just generally saying it's like letters, diaries, like things that they
I've never heard of that before. I don't. Is that Manifesto? Oh my gosh!
Manifesto.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Also, welcome.
Yeah.
Tassellating tiger. Yeah.
Tessellate.
Yeah.
Ding,
Also,
ding,
what you
ding,
said,
ding,
Paul,
ding.
about yeah, a book. See, that's what I mean. Like books are so much harder to scare me. Like they're so much harder to frighten me. But like once I am frightened by a book, I am truly frightened because it's like, for some reason, if you can frighten me with a book without any visuals, you have done something that is like impossible and is like
Yeah.
spine chilling. And
Yeah.
I've only had that feeling maybe like a couple times. And
Yeah.
I'm really looking for like the book that's
The
gonna
book,
like
yeah.
mess me up.
Well, like even you feel this way about mystery too. You love mystery, but you know how hard it is to write a mystery that like will actually hit you with the shock without it being like, you know, just for the sake of shock.
Mhm.
Like you want them to put pieces together, but you still want it to be a surprise when like everything comes together. And I feel like that's so hard to put into a book because it's like, how do I give them enough breadcrumbs that they can like look at this person and be like, it's one of them, but like not know exactly who it is, like right from the start.
Yeah.
And that's why you have like very obvious characters. Like you were talking, you know, I remember you were like telling someone or explaining to someone like flat and, you know, complex
Round
characters and all
characters,
that. And like there are characters that you meet and immediately they're like, you know, rough and tough, or like they're just like standoffish. And you're like, it's definitely that guy. Like, why would it not be that guy? And then he like says, he drops hints throughout the book that are just so obvious. Like, I could have choked that guy if I got my hands on him. And you're like,
Are you talking about the Scranton Strangler? Toby.
well, no,
Oh
it's
my
just
God.
like it's just like
No, it's just
no,
funny
it's
the way
like
you said
characters that like you know, then you start not, you know, suspecting them because you're like, well, he just said he would literally choke the victim, so maybe it isn't
that. So
him.
of course he wouldn't actually.
Yeah,
choke
why
the
would he
victim.
actually? Why would it be him? Because it's too obvious. And then like, you know, then at the end of the book, it's like the 17-year-old grandson, and you're just like, that was not even anywhere in the equation.
Yeah. John, I have not found an author that does that necessarily. I did feel a little bit of like terror reading The Shining by Stephen King, although I vehemently will not call myself like a Stephen King diehard fan. I think that he writes some good stuff. I just am not like a huge fan of him. But when I read The Shining, I was scared at a few points. And when I actually just recently read, what was it? The Turn of the Screw, there was a part, I mean, I was sitting in the dark, you know, it was kind of scary because of that. And there were a lot of shadows, but I was reading a scene and I was a little bit scared in that book, which I was surprised by, but I have not found an author that can like absolutely 100% write in a way that makes me scared. You know, like I haven't really found that yet.
I keep reading Paul's comment. It's like bringing tears to my
Oh
eyes.
God, Paul!
Because okay, so
I can't stand that either.
I tried to watch Hostel. And I can't even like. Oh man, it's too real because like in Hostel they have a scene like that, and it's like the first guy that gets tortured in the movie, and oh man, oh boy, yeah, oh boy, yeah. No, yeah,
I can't take the tendon being
Achilles
cut.
tendon. Yes, that's what it was. He like, you remember he was like all you have to do is get out the door and I won't kill you. And he like got up and just collapsed because of his Achilles being cut. Oh, I can't.
It happens. It doesn't just happen in
It
horror
happens
either.
in
It happens
so
in so
many
many things.
things.
Hi, Rocket. Oh, you're not late. You're not too late. We'll still be on for probably like another half an hour.
Yeah.
We try to do about an hour. I feel like that gives us enough time to like cover everything. True. Literally, like
yeah, there's nothing
can't-
you can do. I mean, Yeah, it's just that's what I mean. See, that's like visual horror because it's a movie. But like if that happened in a book, like he said that happened. Yeah, that happened in a book. Like the tendon behind someone's knee. Like if that happens in a book, see that's so real. It makes me so uncomfortable. That would put fear into me.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I have
Oh
found
yeah, in Misery. That too when
both
she
knees.
breaks
That's
his
just
feet.
over.
Both
What?
knees.
Why you gotta do both knees? Why can't you just do one knee? You know.
Yeah, you know what? I mean, if you're going for the torture, why not just one knee? Because then, like, that hurts.
You were talking about, by the way, you were talking about Paul about what you've been reading lately, and I saw what I think somebody else said what they were reading. I can't remember who it was. Rebecca. They were reading Rebecca and
Joanna?
Six of Crows. I think so. Yeah. If anybody else wants to throw out any books that they are reading right now, even if we haven't read it. Sorry, I just included
throw 'em
myself
out.
in that. But even if we haven't read it, it would be nice to know
Fair
what you're
enough.
reading. Dune? Yes.
Isn't that coming out soon? The movie,
I think
the
so.
movie
I don't know if it's
adaptation?
coming out like soon, but it's coming.
Angels and Demons.
Angels and Demons. Oh, you're reading It. Okay. I read that as I forgot that it was a book, so now I'm
Oh. Reading feedback by Mira Grant.
Yeah, it happens a lot. People like even in fantasy, like just general action scenes, a lot of times people just slash somebody's
See,
knee
I
and
like
tendon
when they
and
describe that though, especially in like a fantasy, because like they do that a lot in Red Rising.
Mm.
Red Rising, like in the Red Rising trilogy, it's very dark and gritty, and like he even describes sometimes like how like they'll like stab each other or something, and like in the heat of battle they'll to put it lightly, they'll poop themselves.
They'll poop themselves.
And they'll just like run with it, like they're like, I pooped my pants, but I have to win.
Pants.
I have to win. And I'm just like, I feel like that's pretty real. I mean,
no, I would absolutely.
I can imagine like you're not thinking I have to keep my like butt clenched while you're fighting.
Oh my god!
You probably pee and poop yourself fighting in a battle,
Oh my gosh!
And it's very real.
Let's go back. Okay, so Rocket is reading Dune. Yes, I need to read that. Please, I hope the world lets me read it soon. Angels and Demons and It. I've watched I think every film iteration of It. And I wasn't not happy with the sequel, like the newest sequel to whatever you want to call it. But I did like the It with what's his name? Skarsgård.
Oh yeah. Bill Skarsgård. Bill Skarsgård.
Yeah.
I think it's Bill Skarsgård.
I think he was really good.
Tim Curry's. Yeah.
I love Tim Curry.
Tim
but
Curry.
I do like Bill Skarsgård. I think a little bit more. I don't know.
He's got like
he brought something different.
He's got a natural
I don't know.
scariness about like he's not frightening. He's not like an ugly person. It's just like he has a natural frightening look to him. Like I think it's his like
I think it's his eyes.
His eyes.
I think it's his eyes.
His eyes.
Okay.
They're very open.
Feedback by Myra Grant. I don't think I've heard of that. Is that what genre is that? Because I feel like I might have heard of Myra Grant, but I don't know about feedback.
It's funny that you say that, Paul, about them redeeming Mike, because you're talking about like the new movies, right? Because I personally just don't like that kid at all. I just don't like him. He's so annoying.
We shouldn't not.
He's so annoying.
We shouldn't not like children, but for some reason that kid.
He's the worst. He's the worst in Stranger Things. He's like an annoying person. He just seems like he's actually kind of annoying.
He does seem.
I hope he watches this and is like, "Wow, screw them."
No, I mean I'm sure you're not.
No,
annoying.
I'm just kidding. No, I'm sure you're a pretty cool guy. Sponsored by Stranger Things.
All right, Les Mis, Salem's Lot, and Night Shift. Holy crap, you're reading a lot, John. What the heck?
Are you
Les
just?
Mis
Are you
huge.
just? Yeah.
I love the musical, but holy crap, I don't know if I can ever commit to that book because holy guacamole. Gathering Darkness.
Guacamole.
Gathering Darkness. What is that? Gathering Darkness. Why does it sound familiar?
Gathering Darkness.
Gathering Darkness. What is that from? What series is that a part of? I feel like
Maybe you're getting confused with The Gathering, which is part of
No.
Armstrong's.
I don't know. Fallen Kingdom series. Okay, I haven't read that, but I do know. I do have the book, I think.
Do you?
Do I? I think I do.
I don't think you do.
I bet I do.
I don't think you do.
I bet I do. It's here somewhere, I think.
No.
Yes, it's right there. Told you I have it. Just haven't read it. It's right there.
Where is it?
Right
I'm looking.
there.
I see it.
It's right
I'm just
there.
kidding. I
Okay.
see it.
Yeah, what else? Okay. Salem's Lot. Yeah, I have heard a lot about that. But I have not got to it. What else? Tim Curry. I do love Tim Curry. Tim Curry will always be like one of my favorites just because of Fern Gully and Rocky Horror. Tim Curry is like the best, but first I don't know. What else? Okay, feedback is horror. Okay, that's cool. Getting into the spooky season. Genghis Studios. Yes, I've heard the same thing. I had a friend who read Les Mis, but it took him literally like I think a year
Wow.
to finish it because it was so
Detailed.
It was too much. If it's into the drowning deep, then read it immediately. Drowning deep. What does this mean? What does this mean?
The character was supposed to be into the drowning deep
Killer
and
mermaids.
immediately. Yeah, where are the killer mermaids?
Where are the killer mermaid? What?
Also, are killer mermaids the same as sirens?
I guess so.
Technically, I don't know.
I mean,
Because they're like beautiful, alluring women that are like hi, and then
Well-
you find them and they kill you. Or no, I don't know. I guess like
okay.
the mirror. Okay,
Oh, okay. I got it.
gotcha.
I got it
Gotcha.
now. Okay. I get it now.
Solid. Mermaids and sex.
It's their sirens transform, right? Because they're like beautiful when they're calling out, like they're
Don't they
singing.
just kind of like make you crash into rocks? Isn't that
Yeah.
like technically a siren's job is to just like hee, and then you like smash into rocks and like die, or you get pulled into whirlpools? I don't know. I'm actually just pulling things out of a hat right here.
I'm just pulling lore out of my head.
Yeah, they just draw you to death, and then like a mermaid would actually like approach you like.
approach you.
But like a killer mermaid's actually pretty scary because like a siren could just kind of draw you into like a shipwreck, whereas a mermaid could be like, "Come here, handsome," and then just pull you in and then you drown, which is probably terrifying.
Yeah, but don't sirens do that too? Like if you get into a shipwreck and you fall into the water, like sirens can just kind of like and take you down and kill you.
You are not late.
Yeah,
Diary of a
you're
Bookaholic.
good. Hello. Also, no, I do not have a Myra Grant book. I just have heard of her before. And then you said killer mermaids, and I got really distracted because I like mermaids and I like killers. So
Okay. I mean, we just like dark mythology, like dark mythological stories. I hate like the typical.
Oh no,
like,
I shouldn't tell you.
Like Disney-fied, you know.
Well, I'm gonna tell you anyway. Okay, so I got I don't know. Do you guys remember? I made a video during quarantine where I online book shopped and I accidentally got Red Queen by Christina Henry, I think, instead of Alice, which is the actual like first book in her Alice in Wonderland retelling. I got that and by accident. So I didn't have. Yes, thank you, Rocket. I'm not crazy. Okay, so I got the Red Queen, and I was like, oh crap, can't read it. And then to like yesterday I got Alice, so I finally have Christina Henry's like dark retelling of Alice in Wonderland, which I'm super excited about because I am a big fan of American Mickey, like Alice video games, like Madness Returns, and before that I can't remember.
I think it was just American McGee's Alice.
I think it was just American. Yeah,
Mhm.
Love those, and I'm really hoping, because I've heard great things about her, that it'll be just as good as that.
The Lost Boy is her best.
Is that like a Peter Pan situation? Because we liked the Child
Get
Thief
me
a
started.
lot.
She loves killers.
Well, maybe.
Wait, what is
maybe
that?
I should be watching it, because if I love killers and I.
Stop! We're on live, Paige. Oh my gosh! I'm out of here.
Oh no! You just reach over and choke me.
I'm like, that's all for today, guys.
The last shot of you.
Oops, 35 minutes. Gonna get it. You have to cut this one short now. Thank you, InLights.
Thank you.
Oh, that's
You
so
don't need to
cute.
do that.
Is that
Oh
a
my-
Shiba?
Oh my god, it's a Shiba
It's
Inu.
the Shiba. The Shiba returns.
Do they have other Shiba Inu stickers? I didn't know until last time.
Okay, I
there were
will say
stickers at
this
all.
though, Paul. I'll give you this. The Lost Boy. I'm very interested in reading it and it being so good. But
But you
have
do
you
need-
read The Child Thief by Gerald Braum?
I'm gonna get it.
Because
Wait, I have pajama pants on. I'm so sorry. I thought I wasn't gonna stand up. I was like, I wasn't gonna
I
stand
have
up.
shorts on.
I'm gonna get up with my taco pants.
My taco pants.
Okay, where is it? Where's that?
I'm gonna get up with my taco pants.
I completely forgot I had pajama pants on. It's fine.
First of all, okay, so
The Child Thief.
a little thing about Braum, right? So you see that super cool artwork, right? You're like, wow, like I wonder who he like pays to like draw his stuff. Gerald Braum is actually primarily an artist, and that ties into his writing so well because he is so descriptive
Can you
about
find a
every
picture?
little thing. And oh my gosh, like yeah, just show him
Look,
Peter.
here's
Peter.
Peter.
That's Peter. That's Mr.
And he
Pan.
has these pictures all throughout. And they're just like they're glossy, and all of his
Yeah.
books are beautiful.
He is. Oh, it's amazing. I mean, it's like how long is this book? 'Cause this was the
It
first.
looks bigger than it is. It's about 500
Well, just so you
pages.
guys know, before I even had like any like foot to stand in this like arena with Paige, this was the first book I had read in years. I'm not kidding. Like I just didn't read books that weren't textbooks for class. Even those I like barely actually read. I just kind of skimmed through. This book had me reading like 200, 300 pages like into like 3 a.m. Like I was like getting so into it. Like I could not put this book down. I was getting like frustrated like with like my body because my body was getting exhausted and I was like shut up. I need to finish this
Your
chapter.
eyes are like bleeding.
Yeah. Oh my
No,
gosh.
This is amazing. I love Braum.
You
I
absolutely
to
have to read that book. It's so good.
read more of him.
Yeah, he's incredible. Also, just look up Braum like on the internet. Like his art is so good. It's very creepy. He has that. He has a. We also have it there. It's called The Plucker.
Yeah.
And it's like a giant picture book style book. But it's like a picture. It's almost like a graphic novel, almost. I guess you could say. Like it's like a picture book, but like
It looks like this. We'll just go ahead and do a little Braum feature.
yeah.
If you like dark, like fantasy horror, I guess these are really fun.
Yeah, it's set up to be like almost like a like twisted kids book. You know.
Yeah. Like obviously
um,
it's not for kids.
And I've
but-
heard our friend Emily, you've seen her in videos and stuff. She compared it to like it's like dark Toy Story.
Yeah.
So that's like dark Toy Story. There's dark Peter Pan. He has a Krampus book.
He has a Lost Gods book about like I think Greek.
I think like Greek. I think just gods.
Just gods
Well,
in
because there's a
general.
Sphinx on there, so it's.
I
Egyptian.
never read.
It's Egyptian page.
I never read a series of unfortunate events, but I, when I was younger, I really loved the, what's his name, the comedian, the one that's like crazy now. He's
What?
not crazy.
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey. He's not crazy. Sorry. He's just
He's
interesting.
enlightened.
He's enlightened. Anyway, I
He's-
really loved that movie when I was a kid, like really young. And when they made the TV series on Netflix with Neil Patrick Harris, I binge watched it because it was amazing.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I didn't know you watched the show.
Yeah. I think when you were at work and stuff. Sorry.
Well,
We could watch it together if you
No,
want.
I'm sad now.
I'm sorry. Things come out on live. I'm sorry. I didn't think you would want to watch it.
She's like, I watched it with my bookish boyfriend.
I have like Twilight propped up next to me. I'm like, look, Edward.
Oh, that's such a diss.
Look, Edward.
Edward.
No, I'm just
You
kidding.
chose Edward
No, I'm
as an
just kidding.
example.
Okay, you
No,
want
that's how
Rhysand?
she truly felt.
You want Rhysand?
I can't
I'll
measure up to
prop I'll
Rhysand.
prop up a court of thorns and
I
roses.
can't measure up to Rhysand. Come on.
Well,
That's not
shut
even
up.
fair. That's not fair.
Shut up.
He's got wings.
He's got wings.
He's got wings and
His main feature.
he's hot. He's from the Night Court. I can't match up to that, dude. Come on.
Can't match up to that guy.
He's got
with the
purple
wings.
eyes. All my coolest characters have purple eyes. Like in my books and drawings and stuff. So like I don't match up.
What's that lady, the actress that had purple eyes?
What?
She played Cleopatra.
Oh, what?
She played Cleopatra. Does anyone know who I'm
She
talking
has
about?
purple eyes?
Yeah, she had purple eyes.
Like naturally
like
purple?
yeah, they were like a lighter, like a weird, like purpley color. What's her name? Somebody tell me what her name was. She played Cleopatra in like an old movie. I can't remember what her name is. Well, anyway,
Oh, thank you so much, John. I will take this to heart. Rhysand has no match for me. I'll defeat him if he like shows
I'll
up.
defeat him. I'll defeat
Yeah, if he
Rhysand.
comes out of the book. Hey, if he comes out of the book, then we're already in a magical situation, right? So there's got to be a way I can fight him.
I mean, probably. You could.
If characters are popping out of books, I'll find a sword
I
somewhere.
mean, he's
I
the
don't know.
most powerful High Lord in all of history, though. So I don't know.
Not here. Not in America.
not in my America.
Not in my country. He's not.
Oh no.
Toy Story is dark. Toy Story is dark in its own right. Toys
Toy
coming.
Story is just sad consistently.
Well, no, the concept of that he's talking about, toys coming to life when you're
No,
not
yeah.
watching them.
yeah, no,
That's horrifying.
I understand, but you need to pick one. Oh no.
I need to pick. Oh, I need to pick a bookish girlfriend.
No.
Is that okay?
Who are you possibly going to pick?
Ooh, I don't know. That's
What are you doing?
Oh, that'd be rough.
What? Who
No,
is it?
no, I can't.
Who is it?
Would you be able to defeat her?
Who is it? Who is this person?
Victra?
Victra? I would like marry Victra
Or
before I'd fight
or
her.
Mustang. I would have said Mustang if Mustang's too opportunistic.
But I want to be friends with them. I wouldn't fight them.
You don't have a choice. I can't be friends with Rhysand?
Well, you said that you had to. I never said you had to fight him. You were like, I'm gonna fight him. I never said you had to fight him. We could live harmoniously.
I think we're thinking in a world where like automatically a fight is ensuing. Like
Oh, but no, I would bow down before I would fight Mustang or Victra. Yes, Elizabeth Taylor, right? Remember Elizabeth Taylor?
what am I looking? I'm like there are a lot of words. I'm sorry.
Hi, Denise. I don't think have you come. Hello, Denise.
Oh yes. Hi. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
I'm reading so many things.
What are you processing right now?
Huh?
What?
A lot. I don't know.
Do you know who Elizabeth Taylor is?
No.
No, really?
Do
feel
I
you
know
would,
who
you would
Elizabeth Taylor
recognize
is?
her? I think. Well, you have to watch Cleopatra with me.
Do you read the theory that story is a metaphor for the Holocaust?
Do you ever read a theory that Toy Story 3 is a metaphor for the Holocaust?
No, I have not. But you know what?
But I
I
want to
mean-
know how that theory works because I'm interested
Listen.
now.
Well, Disney's got a lot of like weird stuff. They're weird.
They're weird.
I won't say too much in case one day Disney wants to
What are you
send you a book
suggesting?
or something. No, I'm just saying Disney's very strange. They have like a lot of like they're almost like game developers in that like they hide things that are just like, why did you do that? Why did you hide that in your movie? They just have random animators and people that
Well-
hide the weirdest things in their movies, and like I wouldn't be surprised if their plots were like secretly really dark.
I would love to hang out with Geralt, but I feel like he'd hate me because like I don't. I feel
Geralt's
like he would hate me. I don't
Geralt's
feel like he'd
well,
like
Geralt.
me.
I feel like Geralt doesn't have Oh, new here, Denise. Sorry, I split my brain.
Girl,
Welcome.
chat.
Welcome to the madness that is Troy and Paige.
I don't know if you were here for the literal argument that ensued about us fighting fictional characters, but
The Simpsons and South Park predictions.
they're interesting, actually.
They're interesting.
Very accurate.
They're very interesting. Yeah, I feel like it goes.
I've only seen the ones about Trump, though.
Well,
I think.
I've seen a bunch.
I haven't seen.
I've seen.
bunch.
Well, there was one that was huge. It was a specific. I think it was either a Super Bowl or it was like a league.
No, yeah.
Like a certain team won, and it was like I don't know if the score was exact or if it was just like the fact that it was a team that like had not won like ever or in a long time, and they were like spot on about like them winning and what the matchup was, and like I've seen stuff like that. To a degree, I feel like a lot of times, like especially nowadays, like like cropping and stuff is like real easy, and like information just sort of travels so fast. Like you can make a meme that just like launches and people like take it for what it like it's real. But like for the most part, the real ones that I've seen, like legit from the episodes, are very interesting. I feel like it takes like a level of insight. Like maybe that person, maybe that person should have been a fortune teller.
Maybe.
See, I'm not trying to say anything about current fortune tellers, but like there are some people that are just some guy sitting in front of a computer and they're like, yeah, I'm going to animate this. I think I'm going to just draw this up and yeah, that makes sense to me. And like all these artists in these shows are actually telling the future.
I do vaguely remember like either I think it was probably Simpsons, like that prediction you were talking about with the football or some sports thing. I think it was the Super Bowl, maybe. Remember
I forget
that?
What it was. It was
I don't
huge.
remember, but
it was a huge one.
I read the first book in the Diviner series, and I intended on continuing, and then I never got the other books, so I didn't continue.
Oh, you just didn't get them?
No, I never got them.
Oh, you gotta get them then.
You're gonna give me a book?
I mean, yeah.
You're gonna give me a book?
Should we tell them about that?
Oh yeah. Okay, so this is book related. So, have any of you read? I haven't read it, so if you haven't, also kudos. But it's After by Todd. It's a romance series. I think it was on Wattpad first. It was like a what I tell you was it's like a what's that guy's name? The guy's name from the band
Harry Styles.
Harry Styles. It was a Harry Styles
fan
fiction on Wattpad, and then she published it. Anna Todd. Yeah, I never read it, but when they came out with a movie and they put it on Netflix, I was like, Troy, we should give it a shot. See what this is about. And we watched.
So cringe, dude. But it's like the kind of cringe that like Riverdale is. Like you're like, I'll watch it. You
know what ruined it for me though is that the male love interest is from Harry Potter. He played the young Voldemort. So like
he kind of played himself like young Voldemort.
I can't look at him and not think
he wasn't really that nice.
Voldemort. But anyway, we watched it, and the sequel to that movie is going to star Dylan Sprouse.
Dylan Sprouse.
And we have a bet going that he thinks that Dylan Sprouse is going to like win the love triangle situation and that he's going to be the main love interest. And I know that that's not going to work out the way that he thinks. So we have a bet going that if I win, I get 5 books from you.
Of any price.
So if you have any suggestions for like the most expensive, but no, it's not going to be like that.
The super special limited edition. It would be like something not even like, no offense, but it'd be something like you'd get like an extra special edition of like a Sarah J. Maas book.
Well, actually, I would like the new ACOTAR books that have the new covers.
Oh no!
It's a lot of books.
Oh no!
Loser has to wash my car.
Oh man! Wait, but no, that's not. See, the winner should get to wash the car.
Yeah, because you get to go.
Yeah, I want to wash your car.
Please let me wash your car.
Please.
Genghis, yeah, I'm definitely making them all hard.
Loser has to watch the other person go to Australia and wash your car.
The winner gets to go to Australia by themselves to wash John's car. Oh my gosh. Wow.
Yeah.
When will that even be a possibility? I mean, all borders are closed and stuff.
So it's funny. I consider this a win. I'm just gonna take wins where I can get them, okay? But see, I like video games a lot, but I control myself. And a lot of times I'll even like come to Paige and I'll be like, hey, what about so and so game? And she'll be like, maybe not a good idea. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. So we agreed. I guess like I don't know if it'd be 5 because games are way more expensive than books. Although I don't know what book she's gonna choose. But maybe like 2 or 3 games or something like that. I feel like that's fair. But she's pretty much gonna just like take the leash off and like go on buy some games, and I'm just gonna be like,
oh my gosh, you almost hit me in the eye. Oh my gosh.
I have not read Watchmen, and
No.
Watchmen like the
is that Marvel?
I don't even.
Is that
I think it's
Marvel?
DC. I
Or is
think
it
it's DC. No, it's Dark Horse Comics or something. It's not. PS5. I'm sorry.
PS5.
I'm sorry. The PlayStation exclusives, man. Has anyone seen Demon Souls? Because Demon Souls. Oh, it is DC. Okay.
Yeah. Well, okay, Harry Potter. I'm hoping and praying that this Harry Potter video game will make up for all the really bad Harry Potter.
That's on PS5
video
and
games.
Xbox.
I know, but I'm just saying. When I get the new
the new
console,
system.
I have more books than he has games. But to be fair, books are less expensive.
I don't know.
You think you have more games than I have books?
I mean, yeah. I mean, logically, maybe, yeah, because like I don't play like I think if I had collected more, like if I had collected old games, I did a lot of like trading. Like I no longer do that because it's not worth it. Like
because
trading
you want to play them afterwards.
Well, yeah, and also just trading at GameStop, just you get like there's no point in like doing it, and I'm like too lazy to go on like a whole like a like a website where I could like just find someone and be like, hey, you want to give me like $30 for this game? Like Craigslist. Like I'm too lazy to do that, so I just keep all my games now.
It's for the best.
But honestly, I've been like with an external hard drive. I've been digitally downloading, and I think I can count more than 100, almost 200 at this point between my physical copies of games.
Well, if you count
just for the PlayStation,
if you count digital,
just for the PlayStation,
if you count
I have Xbox One games. I also have digital downloads.
Okay.
I also have digitally downloaded Nintendo Switch games.
All right. If you count digital copies.
And DS games.
Okay. You might have more than I have. You might actually have more. Because I think I have maybe 100 and something. I don't know. 150 at the most. I haven't reached like the 200.
Oh, the autocorrect.
And was very hilarious.
Very hilarious. No, it's very impressive. I don't know if you've seen the comparison videos. But the comparison videos between Demon Souls originally, because I've been playing that game since like I've been playing Soulsborne games. That's actually my favorite game series ever. Just so everyone knows here, Troy's favorite game series in the world.
Just so you know.
The second is Elder Scrolls. I love Elder Scrolls Oblivion like to death. But I love the Soulsborne series, and like seeing the comparison, I'm just like my brain can't even handle what the PS5 is going to be like. I thought that it couldn't really get any further than it is right now, but here we are.
Well, I'm waiting for Sword Art Online like
style,
like
boot myself into the game.
Full body immersion. I don't even know where I am anymore.
That's gonna take some time.
Yeah, that's gonna take a while.
And some Ready Player One.
I hope that it's ready by the time that I'm an old lady, hopefully, because then like I don't have to be an old lady. I can be like this spry young fairy.
But then you're still an old lady.
So then I can enjoy my time as an old lady.
I'd rather get cybernetic enhancements by the time like I'm an old man.
Well, maybe at that point you can have both.
That way I'm like I could actually like bring it to reality. I'm gonna just jump on flying cars and like.
Well, you're never gonna have like. Whatever. Okay, so I've never read War and Peace. That is another book, a classic that's gonna take a while for me to I don't know. Animal Crossing. I have not been a huge Animal Crossing fan my entire life, but I did get Animal Crossing for my Switch, and then he got it too. And I played for a couple months, and I haven't gotten back on because I'm a terrible person.
I'm
at
just
that.
terrible at keeping up with games like
Yeah,
that.
I'm
like
not
I'm
a
terrible
good-
at playing games where I have to like maintain, and it was really fun for like that.
It was, yeah.
It was very, very fun. And
Like-
I like that it's like, you can always change your time and stuff, but I like that it's like based on like seasons in
Yeah.
real time. I think that's really neat.
That's
I really
amazing.
liked playing Animal Crossing for a while.
I did. What else? Okay.
You trade your old games and books at your used bookstore for store credit. Yeah, see, I need to find like a store that isn't GameStop because they have these set prices. They're like, yeah, I'll give you like $3, and like the stereotypes are true. Sometimes it's a game that just came out, and they're like, yeah, I'll give you like $10, and you're like, I just bought it. What are you talking about, $10? Yeah, we're just like hitting everything here. A hint for my birthday present. Hey, I'm not telling anyone to get me.
Oh my
I'm not
gosh.
saying anything specific.
Saying.
Just that I love Elder Scrolls and Dark Souls is all I'm saying.
Oh my gosh.
And that my birthday is June.
Oh my god. Get the new Valve system if you want full immersion. Oh, only 20
Only
20,
27.
27,000?
Yeah, you know.
Hmm. I would like
I'll-
to have a house one
no,
day, but
we'll like put that one aside. That's like
you need to become like the new Elon Musk, and then we can.
me.
Yeah, you.
Well, you know what?
I'm gonna be
the-
busy
the-
reading,
the
which
strange-
doesn't make me any money.
The strange thing is, I'm not saying I'm anywhere near as intelligent as Elon Musk. Okay, but like he is so nerdy that it gives me hope that maybe I could just become the next.
Just gotta hit the right thing, you know.
He's so nerdy. Like he's so into anime and stuff.
Okay. Troy. Oh, I think that was a lead up to another. Hold on. I lost count how many books I have.
900. It's over 9,000.
900? You have 900 books. Where do you keep all of them?
I read it at least once a year.
Tell me where you keep all of them, please.
Does he read at least once a year?
I read it. Oh, War and Peace. He's talking
Oh,
about War and Peace.
okay.
How do you read that once a year? Isn't that huge? Isn't that a huge book?
709. Okay, you might have more books than me because. Jeez, I think if we counted them out, probably.
No, I don't think so because I think I've counted them out and I have around 150 years or something.
Well, let's combine forces between my manga and your books.
Okay. Well,
We probably got a lot.
maybe, yeah. Half price books is the one. I like half price books. The problem is like I got spoiled by library sales and like you get books for like 10 cents. And so when I went to half price books and it was literally like half of price of the tag
Mhm.
price, I was like, that's not a great deal. But it is a great deal if you're not super spoiled by like going to your library sale and them just like stacking 20 books.
I
in
think it's
something
due to
and-
like marketing. Like people don't generally think to go to the library to buy a book.
No, nobody thinks. I didn't even know about
well,
it.
because like half price books is marketed as like it's like a half price book seller. Like you go there, it's almost like a cheaper Barnes and Noble. It's like set up, it's organized. When you go to your library, books are scattered all over the place. They're like, we don't really know what this costs, and you get it for like 50 cents, and you're like, nice, because
Nice.
nice.
What is your PO box? Oh my gosh,
John,
John.
you don't have to get me. John, stop.
John, please.
John, I'm just saying, if you
Quit
send
it.
if you send me a birthday gift, I am coming to your house to clean your car. You will not stop me from coming to your house to
Oh my
clean your
God.
car.
I
Oh
got a
my
room in
gosh.
my house where I got them. Oh my gosh, dude, that's so many books. How do you, I don't even in one room, even if you had a full room to dedicate to books, holy crap, that's amazing. I want to live your life. That's amazing. Bro,
Bro,
do you
Do I read too?
Hi, Mapler for fun.
What's up, Mapler? I do read. I am exclusively a fantasy reader.
Exclusively.
Exclusively. If it's fantasy, if it's got action, if it's got like complicated romance, hit me up with that.
Hit me up.
Don't give me straightforward, like, annoying romance like the Grisha trilogy. Give me, like, Red Rising, like, are they together? Will they be together? Destruction? Death? Should we be together during a war? I don't know.
Should we have a child? I don't know. Yeah, I had trouble with missing library cells too, and then of course COVID hit, and now there's no library cells, so I deeply regret not going to library cells as often as I could have.
Joe Abercrombie.
Gotta keep in
that's a
mind
name.
there's 2 readers in this house, so it wouldn't be that high. Total is currently $6.99. We have a few to donate. Okay.
Mm. Joe Abercrombie.
I have to donate some books too. I'm kind of getting overcrowded, and there are a few that I could definitely let go. But I'm gonna wait until like I'm kind of almost out of room before I start shucking books.
Shucking like
books.
corn. Like corn.
Yeah, that's shucking. Like
I'm shucking my books.
I'm shucking my books. What?
It hurt us. I tapped on the what is it, dictation? I tapped on it by mistake.
It's just I'm shucking.
I'm shucking.
I've been mostly getting mine at the thrift shops. Can't wait till
Yeah.
Yep.
Thrift shops and library. You will seriously, because I've been with you every single time, but like you will find some crazy books for so cheap, and they're not like beaten or anything or worn. You're just like wondering like, how did this get here?
Yeah.
Like, how did it make it to this spot? And like someone looked at it and said, yeah, like 3 cents. I don't know. And just like stuck a sticker on it.
Yeah. Unfortunately though, like a lot of the thrift stores we have near us, like Salvation Army or Goodwill and stuff, like they have books, but usually they're not books that I would read. Like I'm not necessarily like a James Patterson reader or like a Nora Roberts or that other lady that's like really popular. I can't remember her name, but Danielle
Who's the one that
something is it whatever, but I haven't read their books very much, so that's like primarily what I see at their shops.
Cross. Yeah, last name Cross, I think. Alex Cross or some sort of, I don't know. I'm probably losing my mind. It might be a character in a book rather than a.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that.
It's another like writer or set of books that's like you know, they're like, I forget what they're actually like, but I know that who I'm trying to think about I think Tyler Perry actually like played in a movie surrounding like the character or like one of the books or something. I don't know. It was very strange and random. I was like, Tyler Perry?
Tyler Perry? That's how I feel every time Tyler Perry.
Anytime Tyler Perry shows up in a movie. He was in
Oh, he was in Gone Girl.
Gone Girl.
Which great movie, by the way.
Very good movie. Very long though. I feel like the movies that really have hit us recently that we watched are those super long ones, because we watched Castaway too with Tom Hanks, and that was super long, but it was a really good movie. Really good movie.
We like traumatizing long movies. I will let you know if I ever come across the first edition hardback of it.
Yeah. Oh, James Patterson writes the Alex Cross books. Gotcha. That's where that was in my head. Okay.
There it is. Yeah, I have not heard great things about Nora Roberts' books, but I do have one. I think it's called the I can't remember. What is it? I can't remember. I have one and I haven't read it yet, so wish I had room for 900 books. Yeah, I wish I had room for 900 books too. I have around that amount too, Rocket. Like I feel like I have around 150. Exorcist.
Oh yeah, like we said, Tyler Perry being in any role is just like, what is going on here? I've never
seen Vice, right?
No, I haven't either.
I got lucky. Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah.
It seems that way, huh? I mean, like it. That seems to be like the trope, like reading and then, like she's reading and he's.
Oh yeah.
He's gaming.
Yeah, I mean, I still game. You game. You do game.
I
used to game more when I was.
We met through
younger.
gaming.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how.
Like used to be really big into it, and then
I was actually writing that down. Book suggestions. Joe Abercrombie. Why is it in bold?
I
Okay.
don't know because it wants you to read it.
Yeah, you better read this.
Year One, is that a Nora Roberts book? Yeah, that is, right? Yeah. I've seen that.
Thanks, John. My New York. I actually
She had to keep gaming and quit. I didn't quit. I still game.
No, she
just not that
to
often.
give her some slack. The game she quit is the most toxic thing in the world, and I don't know why I still play. I think I still play because my best friend Angel, he still plays. So we like play here and there. But practically everyone we used to play with, including Paige, quit. But we play League of Legends. It
starts to affect you psychologically.
It's so toxic. It's like so but I love it. I like playing it because I like being toxic.
Well, it was a problem with both addiction and also like lower like self confidence. I don't know, like it was turning into something where like first of all, I wanted to play it literally every second of every day. It was really hard for me like not to play it. Like I never got tired of it. So it was like really affecting like everything that I was trying to do in my life. And then like he said, the community is super toxic. The game is hard. And so you are constantly like judging yourself and your performance every single game that you play.
You also kind of quit like after the entire thing got flipped around. Like if like I wouldn't even suggest she come back to League of Legends because I'm used to it because I like sort of grew with it. But like it has evolved past itself. Like right now, I actually stick to like if anyone even knows anything about League of Legends, like I play team fight tactics because it's more fun to me. It's kind of like a brain game. I have to like be strategic and move places around and move like characters around. And like to me, I interact with the part I love about League, which is the characters and like the skins, like the that aesthetic of it. But I don't have to do like struggle through the like actively clicking and like running around and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it was time for me to let it go.
Yeah, if you ever want a game with like 300 hours, I want Xenoblade Chronicles so bad. I want it so bad. I want to get it for the Switch. That is like at the top of my list of games that I need to get so bad on the Switch.
I will not read Year One, don't worry. I don't have it, so that'll help me not to. I have The Obsession. That's what I have. That's the Nora Roberts book that I have. It's like more of a mystery sort of thing, and it had good reviews, so I got that like last year sometime, and I haven't read it yet. But that's the only Nora Roberts book I think I own. Warframe? We never got into that.
I want to play Warframe though. Yeah. That's another one. Didn't
we
that
just
like
see a trailer for that?
We saw Warframe. I don't know if it's like a storyline, I don't know if it was like maybe like a DLC or an expansion or something. But like Warframe is one of those games like sort of along the lines of like a lot of the battle royales that have come out that like I feel intimidated to like jump in now because it's already built on this community of like we know how to play this game. Like I feel like I missed my chance to start playing Warframe.
Yeah, it does feel it's such a popular game and it's been so popular
it's
for so
been
long.
Popular since like the PS4 like was like just kind of getting more popular. Like I forget how old that game is. But it's like evolved. Like it's gotten so far that like it's the same situation of like I wouldn't convince some average casual player like who likes to have fun playing games to jump into League of Legends because it's fun for like a little bit, but then you start to like play against real players and you're like, oh, okay, now I understand. And then it doesn't help when you have all chat on and those other players are like, you're so bad, like you're garbage. Like, sorry, my team is garbage. And Animal Crossing, I agree. I feel like that was another big part. I felt like I was working so hard on my island, and we had a friend, and we like went to her island, and it was like a metropolis. And I was like, so like, how do you get here? Like, how many hours of like me selling turnips and jumping through time do I need to get here?
That was kind of the thing with me. Like, and also I'm not very good at designing things either. just not my specialty. I'm for some reason I have a hard time like decorating, which is why like my bookshelves are very they're not terrible, but they're kind of basic. Like I just have a hard time designing things and decorating. And so when it got to that aspect of Animal Crossing where it was no longer about like getting all the shops up and getting all of like the paths built and everything, like when it was no longer like technical practical things, I was left with like I don't know how to decorate anything, so like this looks like crap. And then I would see stuff on YouTube, like those huge crazy islands and how pretty they were and like how they like brought everything together. And I would just be like, well, my island's never going to look like that. My island's never going to look actually like decorated. It's just going to look practical. And so I was like, I feel like my time with this game is pretty much done because
my time management was terrible too. Like just managing like my inventory space. Like I would like try to be moving trees around, and then I like wouldn't have space to pick something up, and I'm like, why? And I would go in and like find fossils or something, and I'm like, I forgot to talk to him. And then I would like just run around and get kind of lost. So if we're not talking about the same game, are we talking about the game where like the people? It's like a third person like shooter type of looking game, right? Like where they're like the warframes are like the suits, like the super cool like high tech suits, I think.
Maybe. Yeah. Okay. So it is the same game.
Sorry, Troy, I can't stand people playing games. No, John. No.
You've lost.
Is that the deal breaker?
He no longer wants you to wash his car.
No, I need to wash your car,
He's
John.
like, stay in America.
Is that the gift you're gonna send me? You're gonna send me like you in your car over here,
so I
could clean his car here.
Wow.
That's what he's shipping over to us.
Like I got into Animal Crossing for a month and a half maybe, and then that was it. Because like I said, I the part of it that I was able to do like confidently was done, and like I felt like I had fulfilled my purpose basically. So yeah.
Oh, I could still wash your car. Okay, then
okay, we're all good.
Cool.
We're good.
We're cool.
All right. So should we cover any last things? Is anyone else that's new here that popped in new recently want to throw out any books that they're reading recently, or and more importantly, any books that they're planning on reading for October?
Or any games? Just kidding.
No.
No games. I'm cut out of this conversation.
Oh, shut up. No, you can games, movies. I'm very excited for The Haunting of Bly Manor.
I wanted to get to it like when it was mentioned, but like when we were talking about Watchmen for a second, we've been watching The Boys. Mm-hmm. We started The Boys, and that's like a really fun show. I like the concept of like superheroes that like are very realistic and not nice.
Oh, bye, John. Good night. No wonder you're tired. I don't blame you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Don't be surprised if you hear like a power washer or like pressure washer
just outside your house.
Yeah, you hear your car.
Oh my gosh. Yes, I need to. I need to film that because I need to film like the Halloween TBR and stuff. Yeah, I have
wear
a
your
bunch
spooky
of books.
pajamas.
Yeah, I can wear my spooky pajamas. Good night. Yeah. Well, I think we might end off here.
We're all going to bed.
We're all going to sleep. It is 3 and we are going now. I could potentially.
Oh, nothing specific?
Nothing specific. It's fair.
Well, yeah, crime thrillers.
My Best Friend's Exorcism. Yeah, that's definitely a good Halloween read. I have a lot to show you guys. I just need to make the video.
Spooky.
Spooky. All right, guys. It was really nice to talk to you.
Yeah, awesome.
And see what you guys are up to and fill you in a little bit on what we've been up to. And
gives me an outlet to be absolutely chaotic.
Yeah.
And scream at a bunch of people that haven't met me in person.
Well, you scream at me.
I guarantee you, not that you would ever doubt this, because I mean this is live, but like I'm exactly like this in person.
Oh, absolutely. You're absolutely.
You will not be able to handle me, and I will talk too much. So you have to shut me up. When
Yeah, this is an easy outlet because we just kind of keep talking. All right. It was great talking to you guys.
Yes. To the next live
Yes,
chat.
I can't wait either. I hope that we'll be able to do it every other week or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the goal.
Think of behind the knee. Oh, thank you so much, Paul. That's
Thanks,
worse
Paul.
for me. If you've been with us since the London vlogs,
You know about his knees.
You know about my
How
knees.
could you traumatize him like this?
How could you do this to me?
All right, guys. See you
All right,
soon.
see you, everyone.
Bye.